In this video, we'll talk about the campaign and ad group level settings. Everything we've done so far in this marketing roadmap and checklist, all that applies to everyone that's doing either e-commerce, lead generation, brand awareness, or getting more subscribers to their YouTube channel. It applies to everybody. Where we start to diverge right now is when we get into this strategy refinement process. This is the section where everything is unique to you and your use case. So for example, not everyone's going to have the same website as you. Not everyone's going to have the same goal as you. That's why this is where it kind of diverges for your specific use case. So what goal? What do you want to get out of your YouTube ads marketing? Define a conversion. So in your case, what is a conversion? And if you don't know what a conversion is, it's basically when somebody takes a valuable action and you want to measure that or record that. Do you want to import conversions from Google Analytics or Google Ads? Landing pages. Do you know what those are? What are the URLs for those? If you're going to use your website or if you're going to create new ones, you need to know this in advance. Thank you pages. Do you know the URLs that somebody goes to after they say submit a form, for example, or maybe when they click a button? Phone number. This is important. If you want to put your phone number actually in your video ad, you need to be aware of that. Or if you want to put it in your video description, like call now for a free estimate. CPA goal, do you have any idea of what a cost per acquisition goal would be? And do you see what we're doing here? We're trying to define the inputs. These inputs, like here, this is a good example, budget and campaign goal type. So all these inputs, they drive the campaign and ad group creation. So in reality, what we're doing when we fill these out is we're really defining how we're going to fill in our campaign and ad group level settings. So let's take a look at Google Ads. This is Google Ads. I'm in the campaign section. The way you create a new campaign is you click this plus sign. It's so obvious, isn't it? Not at all. But you click that, and then you say new campaign. This is what Google Ads calls a goal. A goal is what they want you to set up from the start. It helps you, in my opinion, it helps you really define what you want to get out of your marketing. So they have several different goals here. For video campaigns, sales is not an option. See how video campaign type is not available. However, all these other ones, and even app promotion is not as well. So basically leads, website traffic, product and brand consideration, brand awareness and reach, and basically a no goal is an option. For our example, let's just choose leads, and then we see video. So this is the type of campaign. When we're talking about YouTube ads, we also want to mention that you can put display ads on YouTube, and that would be a different campaign type. So make sure you know the difference there. But we'll choose video here and click continue. This subtype here is called drive conversions. This happens regardless of whether we choose leads or website traffic. If we chose website traffic, it's also drive conversions. So in order to do something like this, we need conversion tracking in place. And again, this is why tracking is so important. So then we come here and we fill out campaign name, choose a budget, we decide our delivery method, we choose a bid strategy, and the bid strategy that's available to you will highly depend on what goal you chose and which subtype and all this stuff in the beginning. So I say that so you know and are aware that the decisions you make at that first screen impact what options are available to you later on. So just be cognizant of that. And then these are the different networks. So ads can appear in search results. So when you search on YouTube, you can show a discovery ad there, for example. YouTube videos, so this would be like an in-stream video. The videos that play before the video, during the video, and after, pre, mid-roll, and post-roll. And then you could also show videos on the display network on video partners. Languages, that's pretty self-explanatory. You choose a language. Location, you just choose where you want your ads to show. These are content exclusions. It's basically how you control where your ads show up. It's a lever that you use to say, I don't want it to show up on some of this riskier content. And a lot of advertisers right now are just flaming YouTube for their ads showing up on content that is not in alignment with their brand messaging. So those are your levers there. We have devices we could change. We have frequency capping, ad scheduling. So those are the campaign settings for video campaigns. Now we're looking at the ad group campaign level settings. This is an entirely huge ball of wax that is hard to decipher in a 30-minute course. But you give it a name, that's the easy part. Then you have to choose how to target your ads. There's basically the who and the where. Who is things like demographics and what type of audience they belong to, what their interests are, and so on. Content, this is where. So like if the video that somebody's going to watch is about lamps, because there's a lamp in my room, it's the first thing I thought of, then if it says lamps like on the keywords in the title of the video or some other contextual way, then you can target your lamp ads in that way. So it's based on the content. It's not based on who's watching it, if that makes sense. And there's like 100,000 million bazillion topics here, but these are called targeting methods. Targeting methods allow you to target your ads to people on YouTube. These placements, you can target channels, YouTube videos, apps, websites, and so on. So there's a lot in that. And then this is lastly where you would go and create your ad. So if I were to type in ABC, we choose the first video, this would be an in-stream ad format, and these are the inputs. Okay, so that is a high-level overview of what we need to fill out here, why we need to fill it out, because when we get to that targeting methods section, we need to research and know exactly what we're going to target, and the way we do that is by knowing what targeting methods currently exist.